Hello everyone. All right, today I'm going to take you guys on Avenue U in Brooklyn. We haven't been here in a while. It has been about a year and a half since I've been here. And here we are turning onto Avenue U. We're going to go all the way down to about, I want to say, I guess we go down to like Nostrand Avenue. Hope everyone's doing well. I was gonna go all the way down to Marine Park, but I'm gonna save Marine Park for another day, because I just want to spend like a whole walk over there. So we'll end it over on Nostrand, right in front of what is that roast beef place called over there? I know somebody's telling me. Was it like Brennan and Carr? We are in what you call the Gravesend section of Brooklyn, and then eventually, pretty much we're going to be in Gravesend and Sheepshead Bay, with a little home crest overlapping, if you want to get really technical. But we're in Brooklyn, that's all that matters. We're in Brooklyn on Avenue U. So we just crossed West 11th, and we're going to be going all the way down past McDonald. And we'll be hitting the East Streets for a while before we end it. So today is hot. It is 90 degrees. But there's this nice breeze that's coming in. I'm not using my wireless mic with like the windscreen, so you might hear some wind in the mic, but it shouldn't be that bad. It's not crazy windy, it's just breezy. But yeah, it is 90 degrees. The silver lining in that is that the humidity is low, so it's not very humid out. Now, it might be very humid as far as Arizona standards. Because the humidity for us, for up here in the Northeast, for New York, we consider dry like anything under 40%. So it's pretty much around 40%. It's not Arizona dry like 5% or 10%. Goes Avenue U Pizza on the corner of West 9th. Give you guys a look as we cross the street. So Avenue U is generally a commercial district. There's going to be a point where we do get into like a quiet area. When I say quiet, I'm talking about an area where there's like no stores and stuff. And then when we get through that area, then we'll eventually get into the rest of the commercial area. All the way down to Nostrand Avenue. Somebody had recently asked me if I had been on Avenue U And I had responded and said, we have in the past a few times, but I was due to come back here, so this is it. The last walk that I did was, I didn't get to talk about it. It was that rain, that flash flood thunderstorm that we had. I'll tell you, that rain was, at one point, it was just absolutely madness. I'm gonna actually talk about that because there's one thing I notice when I do those walks, and I have to go back and edit them. And the one thing I notice when I'm watching it, it doesn't seem as bad as when you're actually out in it, I'll be honest with you. And I'm not trying to like overhype it or anything, but I mean, sitting and watching it is actually relaxing. This is West 6th Street. We actually walk this at some point. I can't even remember when it was. Maybe it was earlier this year. It was definitely in the past. Well, I was saying, oh, here goes Meat Supreme. This is the only Meat Supreme left. This is the headquarters. I call this the Meat Supreme headquarters because this is the main one. We used to have two of them on 86th Street. All right, getting back to the rain. You know, I'm watching it. I'm like, man, this is really relaxing watching this. And I'm like, it was definitely not this relaxing when I was actually walking in it. I mean, it was really raining. The one thing you guys don't get when you're watching that is the weight of the rain on the umbrella. Like, it is heavy. I mean, it's like someone's dropping rocks on your umbrella. It doesn't feel like rain. It's not even like a heavy rain. It is like torrential. It's a whole nother ball game. And the water goes through the umbrella, by the way. The umbrella gets so saturated that it can't hold it, so the water starts to drip through the umbrella. That's how heavy it's raining. Well, that's what I had to deal with. The other thing was, I don't know if you guys noticed, in the beginning of the walk, there was some lightning and thunder, and I'll tell you, the lightning strikes, even before I started like rolling the camera, were pretty dangerous. That's what forced me underneath the Verrazano overpass. I was like, I don't want to get struck by lightning because it was crazy. Every lightning bolt was a strike. So it was a pretty, that was definitely the best, by far the best storm that we got so far. Hopefully there's more, but we're now in August and storm season starts to wind down as far as thunderstorms at this point. We'll still get some rain and stuff like that, and every once in a while we may get like a pop-up thunderstorm, but peak severe thunderstorm weather is now kind of ending here in the Northeast. By the way, we just passed Van Sicklin, and then right over here is one of my favorite bakeries. I asked the guy that runs the bakery shop to walk right in front of the camera for us with the shirt, if you noticed. So it was a great way to introduce the bakery. But anyway, I go to that bakery a lot during the holidays. It's one of the few bakeries left in Brooklyn that really does the pastries the old style Italian way that you remember, like back in the 80s, 70s and 80s, if you went to a pastry shop back then. Alright, we made it to McDonald Avenue. And this is the overhead train tracks of the F line. This is where you can get on at the Avenue U train station. So we will sit here and wait. Well, I will stand here and wait until this traffic is past me. There you go. I'm pretty much going to be staying on one side today. I'm staying on the sunny side. There is some shops on that side. Got some Chinese takeout, Dunkin' Donuts. Got a wine store, you got Verizon. Flower shop right there. Boutique Butcher. That's an interesting name. What do they do? Like put a hairstyle on the meat? So I was saying I'm going to stay on this side for most of the walk because the sun is, as much as I don't want to be in the sun the whole time, it is really good light for the camera. That's a sacrifice I make for all of you. So remember that when I ask you guys to hit the like button and subscribe. So there you go. So this is the area that I was talking about earlier. This is the quiet, I call it the quiet area before we hit the next commercial zone. This is West Street right here, and eventually we're going to be now in the East Streets. So now we'll be in the East Streets. This neighborhood right here that we're walking in is generally a very Jewish community. Tends to be the quiet spot on Avenue U for several blocks. We got to get past Ocean Parkway before things start to pick up again. Look at this complex. That's what I call it, a complex. I don't know if I should say it, but man, people go out and they just continuously look at their phone. You know, now here's a funny thing, because I'm sure some of you have done it, or even do it. But like, you're looking on the phone while you're walking outside, and then you go inside, and what are you doing? You sit down and you look at your phone. So you You gotta pick a moment to put the phone down, I guess. Look at some of these homes. This is East 2nd Street. This home right here in front of us. I said earlier, it is 90 degrees today. It's weird. It's hot, but it's like a comfortable hot. If that even makes sense. Nice car. Got some commercial shops right here. Here's another big corner home. A lot of these corner homes on these East streets, man, are pretty big on the corner. You got the big tall hedges, tall trees, or whatever you want to call them. We're quickly coming up to Ocean Parkway. And we're probably gonna have to stop for the light because the light just changed red, so it's gonna go green, and then by the time we get over there, well, it just turned green now, so it's actually good. That means we won't be waiting that long. Definitely won't make that one. You can see what I'm talking about. It gets really quiet down here. So this is the first ocean we're gonna cross. Ha ha ha. Meaning we're gonna cross Ocean Parkway, and then we gotta cross Ocean Avenue later on. So it's two oceans. We have to cross two oceans as we make our way to Nostrand Avenue. Ocean Parkway. Ocean Parkway is pretty much a 3-lane road. It's got 2 directions. It has a bike path on one side and a walking path on the other side, and it also has those side streets. So if you want to add it up, it comes out to about 8 lanes. Which is kind of crazy. So we just crossed one lane and the bike lane. So, so let's think about this. If we want to count the bike lane, the walk lane, and the street, and then these 3 lanes, and then another 3, that's 9. 10, I guess. Well, we got to count this walk lane over here. So this is the walk side of Ocean Parkway right here. It's a lot of lanes. Alright, we're going to be getting back into the commercial once we cross East 7th Street.
Ya ahorita acaba de salir.
Not a lot of people on the street down here. Traffic is picked up. Got a school bus. Summer school. That's a summer school bus. You don't want to be on that bus. You don't want to be on the summer school bus in August. We're about to hit Coney Island Avenue, and that is easily distinguished by the McDonald's on the corner. I've been in that McDonald's a few times as a teenager. Not recently, though. This is the firehouse for engine 254 and hook and ladder 153. That is what the H and L stands for. I've had people in the past ask me, what's the H and L? It's a hook and ladder. Coney Island Avenue. And this will take you down to Brighton Beach, which is on Coney Island. We're Roma Pizza. So you got a Popeyes across the street. Alright, so we are almost 30 minutes into this walk. We have a couple more big intersections we gotta cross. We gotta cross Ocean and Bedford. Homecrest Avenue. If you remember, I had mentioned we're going to be going also through Homecrest, which kind of overlaps Sheepshead Bay, which is where we are now. We're no longer in Gravesend, we're in the Sheepshead Bay section. Got this big fruit and vegetable market over here. And people walking towards me. I'm waiting to see if I'm going to have room. East 13th. All right, where are we? Where are we? So this right here in front of us is a train station for the Q line. I think they're lost. They're looking on their phone, they're looking back one way, they're looking the other way. There goes a train into the station. This is the gritty area of Avenue right here, these next 2 or 3 blocks. Donut shop. Looks like another train is pulling in. There's gonna be a lot of people coming out of the train station right now. There's also a lot of people missing their train. You got Luigi's Pizza. There's a lot of pizza places on Avenue U. So this is pretty much Avenue U, a lot of commercial area, a lot of stores, retail. Got this place next to me called Crazy Savin'. I know some people are going to be like, you're like totally missing the whole other side of Avenue U, but like I said earlier, the sun is on this side mostly. This is better lighting over here. There's plenty to see on this side. That's the one thing about Avenue, there's plenty to see on both sides, but this is the busier side, believe it or not. You're going to see more people on this side than the other side. I mean, just look at the other side. There's nobody walking on that side right now, so. East 19th Street. We have made it to East 19th. And we're also about to cross Ocean Avenue. That's the second ocean, right? So we crossed 2 oceans. Well, not yet. We gotta cross the second ocean. We crossed Ocean Parkway, and now we're crossing Ocean Avenue. And it would be really cool if we could get the Trinity and we could pass Ocean Street, but there is no Ocean Street around here, so this is it. And the other good thing is we got the light. This is a long light to wait for. It's like a 3-minute light. So this will take you down to Sheepshead Bay, right into the marina. That little footbridge you see that's over in Sheepshead Bay, that's called the Ocean Avenue Bridge, for the namesake of that avenue. These two are sharing an umbrella to block the sun, but it looks like the sun is pretty much hitting them on 90% of their body. Got some loud music over here. Look at this guy. Look at that. It's riding in style today, huh? Hopefully that music doesn't get picked up in my algorithm. I don't think it will. It was too short. I'll tell you, you have like some background music on the street on these walks, man, and YouTube flags it, man. And then I gotta appeal it. Nothing happens, they just don't let you monetize your video if that happens, but I usually appeal it and it fixes the problem. East 23rd. Got a nice mural here of the American flag with the Brooklyn Bridge. And the Twin Towers. Well, the Twin Towers aren't in here. It says never forget 9/11. It's just it looks like it's a newer skyline. We're back behind the umbrella ladies. We gotta get in front of them though. I hope everyone is enjoying this walk on Avenue U, especially those people that asked me to come back here. It's been a long time since we've been down here. Last time I was down here was winter of 2024. This right here is Bedford Avenue. And this will be the last, pretty sure the last big avenue that we cross until we get to Nostrand. What I'm going to do is I'm going to finally cross over, and the reason we're going to cross over is because when I end the walk, we're going to end it in front of the roast beef place. So we'll finally get to go see the other side of the street. We finally got stuck at a light too. Well, we did get stuck at the light at Ocean Parkway. All right, we're on the last leg of this walk. We will end it on Nostrand. And again, I know some people would like me to go to Marine Park, but I want to save that for like just a total another walk. And the problem is, like, if we go to Marine Park, I'm going to end it there anyway. So you're not going to even see it, even if we get there. So. I like to plan my walks in advance where I want to go. A lot of times I'll just go out with the camera and just go total impromptu like walk. But today it was planned because it is August, and August is my break month. There goes G&S Pork Store. I think I had heard they're going to close. Either them or another one. I don't know. I mean, there's been making the news. A lot of pork stores, like the old school pork butcher stores, have been closing down. Anyway, saying August is my break month. So this month is a month where I kind of take a break, where you'll still get to see some walks, but they won't be as much. As you would see, like, any other month. August is usually a month that gets really hot, just like July. Well, it's 90 degrees today, so yeah, it is really hot. But yeah, August I space out the walks for the YouTube channel, give myself a break. July was a really big month. June and July, we had ridiculous amount of views and subscribers. I want to thank everybody that comes in, that watches and subscribes, and you are appreciated. I cannot do it without all of you, so I guess I'll wait for this car. And this car. Alright, we're getting to the end, guys. We're getting very close to the end. I could see Nostrand Avenue up there in the distance. I'll take you guys for a look around Brennan's. We'll take one loop around. I know some people might say, yeah, you should go inside, but I respect people's privacy as far as sitting down and eating, It's one thing when you're recording and there's people out on the street, it's public, but I don't like to just walk in unannounced with a camera. and start recording. Brennan and Carr, 1938. The last time I ate in here was in 2023. When I had first started the channel, I'd been coming here since I was young. And then, you know, I hadn't been in here in years. And then I came in here one day. I wanted to see if it was the same, and it was, yeah, it still holds up. This right here is Nostrand Avenue. And this is the place. I'll take you guys a walk around. And I'll end it on the other side. I want to thank everybody for coming along on the walk. This was a nice, long walk on Avenue U. This place looks like a cabin. It's got like that cabin look to it. It still has the small parking lot. Alright guys, I will catch you all on the next one, wherever that's going to be, whenever that's going to be, and I will see you then. And from Nostrand and Avenue U in front of Brennan and Carr, hope you all have a great day. Bye bye.